Hello everyone, it's Michelle from Gypsy Insights. This is a different kind of tarot reading. It's not dependent on your sign or element. If you are guided to this reading, you'll know if it is meant for you. And I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share and subscribe if you enjoy this new, different kind of tarot reading. Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
And my name's Richard.
We'll be doing a he said, she said type of reading today. It differs from our usual he said, she says in that it's more situational and not sign-based. I hope that you enjoy it, and please, if you feel that this one isn't resonating with you, check out the other readings that we've done in the past, our other Soulful Repair readings. You can find those under the Soulful Repair playlist on my channel. Okay, let's get started. Using your time well from Alice the Wonderland deck. It's about making every moment count. You know, I feel an energy around this of not wasting time. Not wasting time on people or things that don't matter, or for you, there's a sense of wasting time on trifling matters, things that you feel don't count. So we'll see where that one goes. Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Goddess Oracle the card of Penthesilea.
Yeah, so this is related to guilt. So this is the archetypal perpetrator of Greek origin. I'll just read a small portion of the description here. Take responsibility for what you have instigated and come clean. The Queen of the Amazons understands the turmoil you are facing, and seeks to give you the strength and courage to resolve it while you still can. Equally, she reminds you that to feel guilty about what has been done to you is not serving your best interest.
Okay, so we'll see where this one goes. I've already meditated on your energy. I do have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is similar to that kind of Queen of the Amazon energy, you know, standing up for yourself, fending off attack by others. Let's see. I'll cut these cards and we'll focus in on the past energy, the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that's affecting your current situation, hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about, or the overall energy.
I'll lay down the same cards over here: past, present, future, advice, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, and the overall energy of this reading.
Right in the center we've got the Five of Pentacles. So feeling left out, left behind, perhaps there's been rejection. Now you've either been rejected or you have been the one that's walked away from a situation, abandoning it if you will. But nevertheless there's a feeling around this of not having what you need in terms of sustenance, whatever that may mean to you. Some of you it may be material. For others of you I'm picking up it's more about that feeling of missing something, not having something in your life that perhaps at one time you did, but now there's a sense of loss around this, sadness as well, and a feeling of, I also get a feeling like a sanctuary almost with this card as well.
Okay, so looking over here at the overall energy of this reading, we've got the Five of Swords in the reverse. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. The Five of Swords is a bit of a weird card. You can look upon it as being a lessening of a smugness or a need to win, but it can also be an exacerbation of that. I'm going to wait and see what the other cards are before I decide which way this is going.
Yeah, with that card of guilt, I'm wondering if there hasn't been something done to somebody else. And now that there's some remorse happening, but we'll have to see where this is going.
That's right.
In the past here, we've got the Page of Wands. So here it's a sense of going towards something, a fresh new start. Could be a fire sign energy. It's a youthful energy, a playful energy, so it may have been someone around you who is younger than you as well. Could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. But with this one, it suggests that whatever was gone to in the past was new, starting from scratch really, but there was a lot of energy focused on this new beginning. I pick it up as a fresh start with someone, with a person.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Looking over here at past energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So in the past, there was a feeling of being in a situation where it was looking really good for death to us part kind of energy, being set for retirement, having that really long-term stability, that legacy. That was all set in the past.
Current energy, we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. So feeling stuck, stagnant, and being stuck in this energy of the 5 of Pentacles. So this poverty mindset, feeling like you don't have enough of something. So although there was a fresh start happening in the past, a lot of energy going towards that, now there's a loss of energy. Now it's the opposite. Where there was warmth, there was that ignition of a flame, that excitement to start over. Now there's a feeling of, I get it as loss, regret, abandoning something here. And at the present time though, I get that there's not a lot of, I feel like there's an energy here of nothing happening. Like you're in this place of not feeling like you have enough of what you need around you, but you're not making any move here to make a sacrifice or make a change in your life or to see things any other way than how you're currently seeing it. So you're just feeling kind of stuck in a rut at the present time.
All right, so looking over here at the present energy, we have the 7 of Swords in the upright. It's looking more and more like we have a situation here where somebody looks to have left for somebody else. They feel some guilt about it. There are some feelings of remorse. I'm picking this up as remorse now, but I'm seeing these other cards. What's interesting though is in the past they looked upon this relationship here, I believe, as something that was going to carry them through to old age. But something's changed and now they've gone off, I believe, and left with somebody else. Left this person for somebody else, or in the process of doing so.
Let's look at the near future. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm picking this up as a separation, divorce for some, involving a breakup of a long-term arrangement, marriage, one in which there was stability, one in which there was a focus on the long term. Here it speaks about money, so I feel like there is a dividing up of the assets, splitting of joint bank accounts, home, all of that kind of thing. So unfortunately I get that there's kind of this, although nothing's happening at the moment, in the near future it seems like something happens here in order. I'm feeling that for you there's a sense here of knowing when it's time to leave something behind. This use your time well here, making every moment count, seems to suggest that for one or both of you there's a feeling here of something is just not worth putting any more effort in, not worth putting the time in anymore.
So looking over here at the near future, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I believe this is the feeling towards this person here. The love is running out, or has run out.
Let's look at the advice or the best path to follow. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, when it comes to splitting up these finances, I feel like there needs to be a focus on what is fair, what is just when it comes to a payout. I see this as the need to look at things from the perspective of providing equality to someone, not being someone who is going to do any kind of tricks here in order to hide assets or to, because I see that kind of with that 7 of of Swords there as the potential to do something here that might be a little bit on the down low when it comes to the money situation. So that's kind of a red flag that I'm seeing around this reading at the moment. It might be the guilt here is associated with something about money and how the finances are being split during a divorce or a separation. So here it's about looking at things from balance, from a place of fairness, giving equally.
Okay, so looking over here at advice for this person, we have Justice in the reverse.
Similar energy.
It's similar energy, isn't it? It seems like maybe both parties here are trying to get their best positioning ready for a fight. I think it's going to be a somewhat protracted fight over the splitting up or dividing of assets. So you've got both of these parties here, both trying to put their finger on the scale, if you will, trying to get the best position and advantage for the coming fight.
Yeah, I feel like one kind of wants to get the advantage over the other, and one has the potential here to walk away feeling like they've lost, like they have lost out on a monetary situation. Round in the external influence here, this is how others are viewing you, and they're seeing you with this Nine of Wands here as protective of what's yours, protective of what you've built, and being guarded when it comes to this ending, this split. Vigilance, I see this as vigilance, and I see it as someone who's been through struggles, strife, and is vigilant now about what could happen next. So it's kind of a feeling, a very tired, very exhausted feeling around this particular spread, and it's because you're fearing. There's a great deal of fear here about losing out, about being in a bad position, whether that's monetary or just feeling like you've been left behind or left alone. There's a real exhausted feeling about, oh, why is this happening? Why am I going through this?
Well, the good thing though is that they're still standing.
But they're still you're still standing. You're still standing, and you know you are a fighter. You will get through this, but just at the present time, there's this what seemed to start out with a lot of high energy here has come to a complete kind of standstill, and now it's very stagnant energy, but also energy in which you know that what comes next is going to be difficult.
All right, so looking over here at the environment for this person, we have the Knight of Cups. I get the sense this is an offer to somebody else. A promise. I'm going to leave this person, I'm going to leave them for you. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up out of this card. This external view here, I think, is from the prospective partner of this person.
Yeah, okay, let's have a look at the hopes and fears. We've got the Emperor, you know, and I did get this fire sign energy here, so if that relates to you, it could be an Aries. I'm picking it up as your energy, and I feel for you it's about coming out the winner, coming out in a position of power from this situation. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose what you came in with, which is that sense of enthusiasm, that will here to get something going, but because there's this stagnant energy, and you know that what comes next is going to be a very difficult time, you're hoping to kind of retain that. I feel it's a level of status around yourself, so not losing that, not losing your power, not losing your strength, not losing you if you're a fire sign, the essence of you during a time strife, of struggle, of turmoil here, especially as it relates to your stability.
All right, looking over here at hopes and fears for this person, we have the devil in reverse. It's a sense that there's a feeling of, I get it as lust. I get this person is having lustful feelings towards someone else. They feel guilty about it because they aren't married or in a long-term relationship with another partner. And I think the hope here is that they can see through that or see past that and think clearly about their situation.
Let's have a look at the outcome here. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. There are 2 pages here. This one being in the reverse as the outcome says that in this particular situation, what you'd hoped for hasn't come to fruition. When you entered this situation, you thought it was going to lead somewhere. You thought it was going to grow. It had a lot of potential to be that happily ever after, to be something that you could retire, something that you could feel successful, feel like you have achieved with a level of status, of power. But here it's saying that it's not what you thought it was, and it's not going to turn out the way that you thought it would in this particular case. And this making every moment count here, it's like this, having this realization that it's kind of like this feeling that I'm getting around you here is that you know that keeping your focus on trying to make this work is not using your time well. It's not something that you should be focused on anymore because you don't feel like it's going anywhere or providing you with what you need. There's this essence of feeling like you don't have everything you need. And I feel for you, you feel like there's something more that you should be doing. All
right, looking over the outcome for this person here, we have the 2 of Cups in the upright. I believe that it's the same person over here who has made an offer to this person or to whom they have made some sort of offer.
Yeah.
But it's a feeling that there's going to be a love relationship now between this person and somebody else, and this person here is going to be left out in the cold.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. I feel like we're talking about 2 people who have drifted apart. And there's a realization that the other person is in, it looks like they seem to be in love with someone else or forming a partnership with somebody else.
Yeah, and the love for this person has run out.
So we'll have to see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join us there. We'll be clarifying everything. We'll be going a lot deeper in and see where, how this ends up. It seems to suggest that there is guilt involved around someone perhaps falling for another or forming a partnership with another, and it's leaving, I feel it's you out in the cold, but of course it can be vice versa. So if this is resonating, please join us in part 2. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on the Vimeo channel. If this one isn't resonating, then please check out the other Soulful Repair readings that we have available, and those are available under the Soulful Repair playlist on my channel. If you'd like a personal reading with Richard and I, you can email gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Wishing you the best here with this, hoping that for you, there's a realization here that for you, I get the sense that although it's difficult, there's a feeling that for you there's something else for you. I keep feeling that there's something else for you, something that's going to count in your future. So wishing you the best with this, and we'll see you in part 2.
Right, thank you. Goodbye and good luck.